All right, so I'm here. Hello, anybody out there?
Hello.
Hi, Michael. Can you hear me?
I can hear you and you can hear me.
I
That's
guess so.
is that Inuit art? Like it looks like some of my wife has a couple pieces of Inuit, what they used to call Eskimo art. What is that in the back behind
Oh,
you?
oh, that thing?
Yeah,
Uh, I don't think it's anything. It's just it's just something Marcia decided to hang on the wall.
a pretty picture.
All right, we've got John, I see.
Hi, guys.
Huh.
We have
Oh,
Mayor's iPhone.
Mayor's iPhone. So we
Yep,
have ourselves.
my number is, I just got out of court, 1793, it's Mayor Fox.
Okay. All right, we have a quorum, so allow me to open the meeting at 4:01. Well, actually, to open a meeting, a quorum of three involves two members. So we have a quorum with Michael and me. But what I have to do is activate John Airstock for the balance of the meeting so we can finish our business. So do I hear, well, let's see. No, I don't need a motion. I could do it on my own motion. Going to activate John Airstock for the third member for this particular meeting in the absence of Kathleen Lugash. John, do you accept?
I accept with relish.
Okay, here we go. So, so the meeting's been opened. Comments from the chair was nothing more than activating John. Um, Next thing on the agenda is to review the minutes of August 5th. Um, And it is August 5th. I corrected that in one of the permits. Um, I had just two comments on those minutes. Um, One was, if you go to them, you can see them in red. Um, but I can tell you what they are. Um, One comment was asking Mayor if there's any houses or development or visibility from across her street, from across Haskins Way to the minute said to the south. Um, if I said south, I was mistaken because it's to the west.
Right.
So um, I corrected that in the minutes to west. Um, The other thing was a statement I made that I don't entirely agree with, but I said something about Kathleen being able to vote on the site plan review before us today. That may or may not be correct, but it would probably be bad form if if she was able to vote on it today because she didn't go to the substantive meeting to hear what everyone had to say. So anyway, I just wanted to note, I may have said that in the minutes, but I probably shouldn't have. And so I just like that as a little caveat. You know, if I said it, well, then it's in the minutes and I said it, but it's not really correct. So those are my two observations. Um, any others?
I'm fine with it.
No, they all look good to me too, Jeff.
All right, let me just get Huckle in here. Let's see, I think Huckle is me. Okay, so then do I hear a motion to as corrected, west inserted instead of south? Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes as amended?
So moved.
And seconded.
Okay, any discussion? Guess not. John, how do you vote?
I vote aye.
Michael, how do you vote?
Aye.
And I'm an aye, so the minutes pass unanimously. Okay. Education and guidance. Let's see. I don't see anything other than our applicants out there, so I guess there's nobody to give education and guidance to. All right. So now we move on to the fifth item in the agenda, which is review and vote on special permit for 674 Wendell Road. And I see Huckle there. Um, One thing that I noted from reading through the minutes was we didn't close the public hearing
Oh.
for Huckle May. We opened it and then we kind of put it on hold and then we reopened it later in the meeting, but we never closed it. At least
Huh.
the minutes don't reflect any closure of the public hearing. So, are there any objections to closing the hearing and moving on to the deliberation
No,
phase?
let's move that we close the hearing.
Do I hear a second?
Yeah, I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion?
Nope.
Okay, John, or let's see, go in alphabetical order. John, how do you vote?
Aye.
I'm an aye. Michael?
Aye.
Okay, so we've closed the public hearing. Unanimous vote. So now we're moving on to the special permit, which I drafted and sent around for everyone to have a look at. Um, any comments on that you have offhand? And let me know if you'd like, I can pull it up on the screen.
I looked it over and it looks fine, Jeff, and want to thank you for your work on that and Mayor's as well.
Okay. Okay. Michael, do you feel the same way?
Yes.
Okay. I just made one correction to that thing, um, uh, that permit, and that was, the way I had done it, it referred to the shed as a greater than 200 foot, square foot shed. And
Oh,
the little V symbol needed to be reversed so that it was less than 200 square feet. So I
hmm.
went ahead and reversed the little V to be less than.
I didn't catch that.
Okay, I think I just copied and pasted it from something and somebody else made the error.
Hmm.
I never would have made an error like that. Anyway, that's been corrected. So, any further discussion on that permit before we vote on it?
Oh, not for me.
I'm good.
Okay. I'm actually paranoid enough to where I want to get it up on the screen and just run through it really fast before we vote.
Okay.
Once we vote, I'm not at liberty to edit it anymore. So
Hmm. Hmm.
let's see where we go. I've never done this meeting hosting business before. Um,
So far, so good.
so far so good, but God help us if anything goes wrong. Okay, so Huckle May, case number, got that from Mateo. Decision date is today. Um, owner, Huckle May, are you the only owner? Where's Huckle?
He was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's just muted.
Huckle needs to unmute. Just want to make sure we have this permit correct here. Come on,
Sorry
Huckle.
about that. I don't know how I got unmuted, but yes, that is correct. I am the only owner.
Okay, let's just go through this quick. The hearing date was August 5th. Here is your request. Under 200 feet within 50 feet of Wendell Road. Okay. Proposed, this is, you can see my cursor here. This is what I changed. That's your plan. Plot plan is the same. We're using that plan, Huckle, that you generated at the meeting last time. Um, that's our principal meeting, our principal map that we need. We don't need construction plans or anything like that really for a shed that doesn't need a building permit. So these are our findings. I'm not going to read all of it, but these are the findings. And here are the votes that we may take. And conditions, These are probably the most important. Barn shed constructed in substantial conformance with the site and building plans presented with a special permit. Structure shall remain non-habitable. Structure will be no greater than 200 square feet in area. No further vegetation removal between the structure and Wendell Road may occur. The area should be allowed to grow into a natural buffer. And the rest of it's boilerplate. Um, if we approve this permit, I will sign it for the board, as is our custom. And I'll bring it to Shutesbury tomorrow and deliver it to Mateo, so he can get it to the town clerk in a timely manner. So do I hear a motion to approve this permit as we've seen it and discussed it?
So moved.
Do I hear a second? John? Okay. Oh, you're muted.
Doesn't indicate that.
Oh, no, there you are. You seconded it, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay, good. All right, any further discussion? Let's vote. John, how do you vote?
I'd vote aye.
Michael, how do you vote?
Aye.
And Jeff is an aye as well, so it's unanimous. 3 out of 3. Okay. 3 out of 3. Aye. Okay. So, and let's see. Let me ask for a motion to allow me as the chair to sign this permit, um, instead of all three of us having to sign it, if I can just sign it. I hear
Yeah.
a motion?
I move that you be the sole signer of the document, Jeff.
Second?
Yes.
Okay. Any
Yep.
discussion?
Okay with me too.
All right. John, how do you vote?
And vote aye.
Michael, how do you vote?
Aye.
And Lacey is an aye. So I'm going to sign this. Huckle, it's going to go into the town clerk's office. It's got to sit there. Um, by law, it has to sit there for 20 days. Um, and if there are no appeals, then you're all set to go. Michael, did the state legislature pass something? I can't remember, that said that somebody could start work on a special permit at their own risk during the appeal.
Yes. That was done years ago. Well, it said you can work at your own risk if it's appealed. I think it's probably always been the case that you could work at your own risk during the 20-day appeal period. And then what they and of course the thing is he doesn't need a building permit.
Right.
The issue was always could you get a building permit? So and I'm assuming with this, well, no, I shouldn't make any assumptions, the world being the way it is. But yes.
I won't be doing any concrete work until 20 days, but I may do prep work with forms, but nothing I can't take back easily. So,
Oh,
Okay.
good. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
thank you all for your time during the summer. I really
thank-
appreciate it.
And thank you for your perseverance with all this.
Yeah.
If I could pull together, I sometimes like to do more things than I can actually do, but if I was to present a quick proposal on something for you guys to consider, you mentioned there's a lot of these and it's kind of a little bit of a cumbersome a cumbersome process for very small things. If I had a simple way of explaining what I thought would be small in relation to what the building permit is that something I could just email a paragraph for that education session before the meeting sometime in the future?
Are you seeking to be educated, or are you seeking to
Just
educate
a
us?
proposal that if it ever came up that someone wanted to amend the zoning to maybe not include cordwood structures or something like that, in the special permit. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. I may email you guys and you can look at it. And if there's something to do with it, we can talk about it then.
Yeah, at the prior meeting, I said something about how many of these we do under a special permit and how many steps there are for the special permit. the fees, the mailing, the newspaper, the abutters, $500 fee. Um, and I was kind of lamenting that it couldn't have been done. It has to go to all that extent just to do this. So is that what you're seeking to address?
Yeah, that there
Okay.
might be a way that could word it cleanly to make it easy where it's for small structures only. And again, let me see if I can pull something together. If I do, I will poke into the next meeting and just send you something to look at.
Okay, I'm sure we'd love to hear it.
All
Yeah,
right. I
yeah.
hope you all have a great day, great rest of your summer. It was cold last night. I don't know, starting to worry about it being the end of summer. All right,
Same to
thank
you,
you.
Huckle. Good luck with your project.
Thank you all.
All
Bye.
right. Take care. All right, so we're now on to item 6, review and vote on site plan review for 18 Haskins Way. Um, and let me see if I can get, let me see if I can, now, this did not involve a public hearing, so there's no public hearing to worry about or close. This is all just decided within our own meetings without necessarily having public input or public present. However, if they are, we'll be happy to listen to them, but it doesn't appear that there is. Let me see what I can get um, on that as far as a permit goes. Let's see. Boom. There. Okay. 18 Haskins Way. That's not the one. No. Ah, here we go. Zoom. Okay.
Well done.
I'm amazed. Okay, yes. So this is a site plan review decision. Um, why don't we go through it? Mary, you said you have no um, apparent problems with this?
No, I think the things that you had asked, one of the things that you had asked for was that would be sorted out by the building inspector was the this the square footage for the ADU, and according to I just directed you back to the page 2 of the site plan that talks about the ADU being, oh my gosh, I can't remember at this point whether it was 695 or
It was
670. I think it was 695. Yeah.
six
So I just
something.
wanted to, yeah, I just wanted to point that out, that it does say in there what her calculation was for the ADU, because that was a question at one point. But other than that, I don't have any, yeah, everything's fine.
Okay.
And you did say, Jeff, you did say to me that you went back and saw that it can't be any higher than 28 feet, but the way that the design went, Haydenville put it to be the same height. The second floor of the addition was the same, no taller than the current cabin. So, and the current cabin is under, I know it's under 28, absolutely under
Right.
28 feet. I think it's only like 18 or something, or maybe
Yeah,
19.
I went back and looked at all your drawings and it's not anywhere near 28 feet.
Yeah, no,
And 28 is just the height in the Lake Wyola district. It's 35 for the rest of town, but it's 28
I
for
know,
Lake
I
Wyola.
remember.
Yeah. So the thing I realized when I was putting this permit together is that according to our zoning bylaw, the way we wrote it, if if you're taking a non-conforming structure, which your main house is, lawfully non-conforming, I believe, and if you're adding to it, extending it entirely within the setbacks, then height doesn't matter. You can go up to the height in the district. You know,
Mhm.
height really doesn't become a factor. So,
Okay.
um, so anyway, uh, um, this is what the permit looks like. You know, it's got a case number, complete date, and then we got an extension to next Friday, I believe, a week from Friday. So we're still within our time limits here. Our meetings, those are listed 8/5 and 8/21 today. Decision date today, transmit date tomorrow. All this information, property owner, Mayor, you're the only property owner?
Yes.
And it's just under Mayor Fox?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then it just, you know, construct an addition to the existing non-conforming single-family dwelling within the currently required setback lines to include the addition of an ADU. And here are your plans. So, and the plan I'm using is the one that you most recently had surveyed, the site plan, which
Mhm.
was it's more than 15 feet from the property line. Does anyone want to see that?
I'm fine. I
I'm good.
remember
I'm
it.
good. Yep.
Okay. And then plot plan, there's a couple of plans in your submission called contours, Haydenville woodworking, and they show the plot. And then the building plans, I didn't list them all. There are lots of them, and they're not really required for this submission, but they're all included in the file.
Okay.
And then the findings that we make, the ADU, the addition and the ADU are at the southern undeveloped end of Haskins Way. Area is wooded with limited visibility from nearby dwellings and roadways. The existing driveway and parking area are adequate to serve the new addition and ADU. Project meets the site plan review criteria, and I did go over all of these myself, listed
Mhm.
in section blah blah of the town bylaw. Site plan review for the ADU can be approved, subject to the conditions below. This is how we may vote right here. Conditions, addition may be built no closer than 15 feet to the easterly property line without further action by the zoning board of appeals. Um, that would kick it into special permit.
Mhm.
And I went round and round and round thinking about height, and how that might affect a future permit of yours. Um, but I think you're okay since your addition is the same height is no higher than what you have now. I think you're going to be okay with that. But we'll find out when the time comes if
Okay.
you do propose a deck. ADU
Okay.
portion of the addition may not exceed 900 square feet. I realize it's under that, but this just puts a ceiling on it. Um, Existing main house and addition excluding ADU shall together be a single-family dwelling and contain no more than one kitchen. I know this was a concern of the building inspector, and you've said that there's just going to be one kitchen, but a lot more living area. The addition including ADU shall not exceed 28 feet in building height. And that's it. The rest of it's boilerplate. I'll do the same thing with this one. Um, Sign it and take it over to Mateo tomorrow.
Okay.
Unknown caller.
Uh-oh, here comes my phone. Stop. All right. Any members have anything to say about this permit before
No,
we vote on it?
I'm fine. We've vetted it all we need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a little bit of a process and we got there. Well
Yep.
done, Mayor. Way to hang in there.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience, Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you
So,
all.
so do I hear a motion to approve this permit the way it's written and we've just discussed?
So move.
And seconded.
All right. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Let's vote. John, how do you vote?
Aye.
Michael, how do you vote?
Aye.
and Lacy is an aye as well, so it's unanimous. Do I hear a motion to also allow me to sign this site plan review for the board?
I'll move that.
I hear a second. Michael, it's probably your turn to second that motion that John just made to let me be the
My apology. I just got an email with a crisis and I should have not paid any attention to it. I should have deleted that screen. All right.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm sorry. Again, my apology. Hopefully, Mayor, I'm sure Mayor understands what lawyers' lives can be like sometimes. Um, okay, so what is it that I'm sorry.
Oh, I asked for a motion to allow me to sign this one for the
Oh,
board.
yes, of course. I'm not even sure we need a motion. I mean, in my, but you're right. Better to do it that way. Yes, so moved. I mean, in my experience, most boards do it that way. And in fact, the case was Cameron versus DiVirgilio. I took that all the way to the appeals court. And thank God the court basically said, look, you know, if it's unless people are messing around with it, making substantive changes,
Yeah.
you know, yes, you can write it up administratively, and not everybody needs to sign it.
Okay, so Michael, do I need to ask for this permission on every permit, or can we just
I
do it in a blanket form going forward?
Oh, let's just do it a blanket form. So move.
Okay, so that'll be unanticipated business coming up. Well, let's get this done. Um, so let's see, where was I?
You need
We
a vote.
Michael was going to second the the move to have you be sole signer, Jeff.
Yeah,
Okay, all right, and hearing no further discussion, let's vote on that. John, how do you vote?
Aye.
Michael, how do you vote?
I
And Lacy is an aye. So for this one, I get to sign for the board. Okay. So Mayor, but this also has to go and sit with the town clerk for 20 days.
Yep.
That's, in some towns, that's not the case, but that's the way we wrote it in Shutesbury back in
Okay.
2008. So
Okay.
that's what'll happen. I'll run it to Shutesbury tomorrow and Matt will get it to the town clerk, okay?
Sounds great. Thank you all.
thank you for
All the
your.
best, Mayor.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
okay. Good
Bye.
luck there on your
Thank you.
Ponderosa. So,
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
all right. There we go. That's done. All right. Unanticipated business, item 7. Um, do I hear a motion that would allow me, after a vote, to sign for the board um, on variances, site plan review, special permits, and any other actions that the board needs
Approves.
to have a signature for?
Yeah, I so move.
Okay, I'll second that too.
Okay, a move
Any,
is seconded. Any more discussion on that?
No.
expediting things where, where there's no need for more hassle is good, right?
Yeah.
I would say that could probably be reversed if there was ever a
Mm.
reticence on any member's part. They could probably make a motion to reverse that and we would revote it
Mhm, mhm.
if we need to in the future. But
Yep.
okay, let's vote on that. John, how do you vote?
I vote aye.
Michael, how do you vote?
I
And Lacy's an aye. So okay, we'll do that in the future. I don't have to vote on it every time. Okay, any other unanticipated business other than poor Michael's crisis going on over there?
Yeah, I hope
Well,
that's,
it's administrative. A lawyer who I'm working with doesn't know how to do electronic filing, but my paralegal is a master of it. So I'm just going to have him deal with her. So
there is recourse.
yeah.
Okay,
And
good.
my apology for letting that get in the way.
Yeah.
No harm done.
All righty, so it is 4:30 on the dot. Do I hear a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
And seconded.
Okay, John, how do you vote?
Aye.
Michael, how do you vote?
Aye.
and Lacey is an aye. Good. We polished that off in a half an hour.
Very
Thank you
good.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done, Jeff, and not bad with all that finagling you had to do as well on the side. So they're like you're like Captain Nemo running the Nautilus or something.
Right. Well, I was probably one twitch away from catastrophe the whole thing, but all right, everybody, take care.
Take care.
Um,
Enjoy
Bye
the rest of the
bye.
summer, you guys.
all right, you
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.